Okay, folks, when you square both sides of an equation, the new equation may not be equivalent to the original one. Okay? It may not be. Because when you square something, it might change its sign. Okay? If I square 3, I get 9. If I square negative 3, I also get 9. And that negative is lost to me. When that happens, sometimes we get solutions that don't work. Therefore, you must check every possible root in the original equation. Now guys, please note this word is synonymous with solution. Okay? Root and solution are synonymous. Almost. Root is what I'm going to get here at the end. I got to check it to see if it's a solution. I have to check it to see if it works. All right? Every one of these that we do, we need to check. All right, so let's look at this one. What's the first thing that I have to do here, Maddie, with this one before I can solve it? Exactly. Great job. I got to isolate the square root sign, right? So I'm going to add 2x to both sides. That's going to give me the square root of 11x squared minus 63 is equal to 2x. Perfect. Now what do I do, Grayson?
You square root.
Now I'm ready to square both sides because I isolated the square root.
11x squared minus
11x squared minus 63
63.
is equal to 4x squared. Okay. Now, Ryan, what do I want to do after that?
Get the x's on one side.
Exactly. And since this is a quadratic, I'm just going to pull this 4x squared over here. I want to get everything on the same side. Okay? So that's going to give me 7x squared minus 63 is equal to 0. Now, what do I want to do from here? There are two ways I can go here. Tucker?
Add 63.
Tucker says add 63 to both sides, and that works just fine. So I'm going to get 7x squared is equal to 63. But now, I want to stop and pause for just a second to talk about whether or not I should add 63. It works perfect for this problem. But if this had been 7x squared minus 7x minus 63 equals 0, would I want to put 63 on the other side?
Not yet.
No. I'd want to factor, right? First thing I'd pull out is a 7, right? And that's 7 times x squared minus x minus 9 equals 0. Okay? And see if I can factor that. This one doesn't factor, I just made this up. Okay? But the reason that I can do it on the problem that we are working on this one, the reason it does work is because there's not this middle linear term. It's called a linear term because x goes to the first power. Okay? If we don't have one of those, then we can just put the constant on the other side and solve. If we do have one of these, then I've got to factor to solve it. Okay? All right, I'm just going to leave that out there. Works perfect over here. Bella, what do I want to do next? Divide by 7. 7 here, 7 here. I get x squared is equal to 9. Okay. Millet, what do I want to do next? Find the square root of both sides. Perfect. Undo that square. So I'm going to get x is equal to, raise your hand if you want to tell me what x is equal to here. Trey?
I think it's 3 or 4.
Emma, 3 or what?
Negative 3.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Whenever I take the square root of a variable, I have to give the positive and the negative. Okay? All right, now I'm going to stop here, but we've got quite a bit more to look at on this one. All right? See you at the next video.